people?
Because I
There's no one in here yet.
have to load.
Yeah, how that long? I don't know how this is gonna work like this. That thing's right up in my face. I can't. Up our Amazon. You want to be on camera?
I don't care.
You don't care? So you want to while you're eating? I don't think you want to be on the camera while you're eating your chips. Oh, we got a thumbs up, but nobody watching. Tiny Tim Posey, what's up, man? Dadgum, you was first in here yesterday too, I think. There's Sandy Wilkerson. It's only showing one person. We've already got 3 people in here commented. Well, that's off. What's up, guys? How do I get this thing to stay, like the chat to stay on? I don't know how to. Oh, man. So, we're here at Amazon, waiting for our pickup time. We don't pick up till 11:30 Central. Yesterday, I said you guys would need to go to the video where I announced the giveaway for 2,000 subscriber giveaway. And for some reason, that video is not on my channel anymore. I don't know where it went, but it's gone. And I know I did the video, and I know people commented on it, because I remember that I put it out there talking about giving away that GoPro before. It was some time since I went out to the 41.36. So, I don't know. It's not there. It's not in the lives. It's not... I mean, unless the title of it was different or something, but I thought I titled it 2,000 subscriber giveaway. But I can't find it. So I'm guessing the way we should do that is you guys will just have to be there Friday at 7 p.m. And I guess leave a comment in there. I don't know. I have no idea how to do it. What's up, Renee Keith? Got Heather Hopper in the house. Science fan. What's up, guys? Yeah, science fan said saw it too. Yeah. There's my wife, the birthday girl. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. She's sitting here eating her nachos. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
She's like, dadgummit, that's why you went live, isn't it? I'm gonna have to roll the window down here in a second. It's getting warm in here, but we got this roll-off truck over here making a bunch of racket. He pulled right up to my door and then honked his horn just a minute ago. I was like, I ain't moving. He was just honking his horn to let people know he was backing up. He wasn't like telling me nothing. I wish this would stay up there. Renee Keith said she saw it too. Yeah, I know. It could still be up there. It might just be under a different name, and I just can't figure out what video it is. So, Science fan said comment on 2K video and make sure you're there Friday for the draw. Well, I don't even know where that 2,000 subscriber video is. I have no idea. I was I don't know, I may have to go into TubeBuddy or something, and I don't know. You just definitely be there on the Friday Night Live. If you're on Friday Night Live, you should be entered in. I don't know how we're going to do it right now.
No, thank you.
Sandy Wilkerson said happy birthday.
Thank you.
You got the little party things, balloons, and cakes. So today is actually my wife's birthday and my daughter's birthday. They both have the same birthday. Our daughter was born on my wife's birthday. She kind of picked that, so.
No, I didn't. The doctor did.
Well, you did. He gave you a choice within so many days, and you said on my birthday. Nice Jake break in the parking lot there, bud. What is their deal with getting right up next to us? Good Lord. 7 people in here and 7 thumbs up. Science fan said, "Oh dang, that's wild." Yep. So yeah, 2 birthdays. We usually we celebrate their birthday on Thanksgiving. So like, you know, everyone's there during Thanksgiving. Renee Key said, "Oh my goodness, that is so sweet for mom and daughter birthdays."
She ain't very sweet.
She's not very sweet. No. You posted a picture. She posted a picture on Facebook telling our daughter happy birthday, and a picture of her like she had her eyes rolled back and she looked evil. It's like, oh my gosh. Let's see. Paul who bought Walnut Reset. My phone lost my old YouTube. I don't know what you're saying there. Walnut Reset. No, I have no idea. Gotta roll the window down. It's getting warm in here with the car shut off. And I can't pull up there just yet. We're not supposed to pull up there until about 15 minutes till. And there's other cars up there for the 11 o'clock loads. We didn't take an 11 o'clock because they weren't paying enough. Science fans said Carthage, Missouri.
No.
What is she up to now? Said hello Dave and Mrs. More fun on the route today. I think we'll just be live until we go up here to load. You guys don't want to probably be on here while we're outside of the car loading packages. About 11:30 is when we should be pulling up in there. I'll pull up there probably a little bit after 11, I guess, after all these guys get pulled in there and out of the way. I like being the first in line instead of the back. Oh, Science Fan said he came to our house and bought walnut slabs a few months back. There's been a few people that's bought walnut from me. Trying to think. Had a guy come and get some oak and some walnut. Possum Run, what's up? Paul Rayner. Yeah, I meet too many people. The name definitely sounds familiar, for sure. I'm trying to place a face with the name, though. Hi, Mama V. Everyone's saying hi to Mama V. Possum Run. Yeah, I've gotten a few messages and some emails from people saying, hey, that video's not up there, we can't find it, or at least it's not labeled as 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I thought it was. I'll have to do some more digging. I just haven't had much time to really go through there. I'll probably have to get on my laptop and go into YouTube Studio. That way I can see it a little more stuff that way and see what's going on. Yeah, a Hyundai. I never really pay a whole lot of attention to what vehicles people show up in. I know that one guy that got the oak and the walnut from me, he was in a pickup. Man. And there was another guy that was building a house that picked up some stuff from me. I don't have the best memory. Ask her. I'll forget something 5 minutes from now. Seriously. Yes, use your laptop to do things in the studio. It's easier. No problem, bro.
They're already pulling up there for 11:30.
Science fans, I got a bad reaction to my second shot of Moderna. I ain't had none of those, and I'm not getting them. If I get the stuff and I die from it, well, that's what was meant for me, I guess. But if I get a shot, I feel like I'd probably die from that. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not going to hold it against anybody if they go get it or whatever. But I did have it. I got it, and it kicked my butt. One night, I couldn't breathe. I had been feeling kind of under the weather, but nothing terrible. And I think I actually caught it a few different times, and it would just like give me a headache, make me feel like crap for a little bit. And then a day or two later, I was better. But here a few months back, I got it. Actually, well, it was last year, actually, wasn't it? I know it was cold weather when this happened. And I ended up out on the front porch waiting for the ambulance to show up to haul me off to the hospital because I couldn't breathe. It took every ounce of energy I had in my body to get the air to go in and out. I have an inhaler because I have asthma. I thought it was an asthma attack, and I kept hitting my inhaler and it wasn't doing anything for me. Even when the ambulance showed up, they put me on a breathing treatment. They were giving me oxygen, checking my blood oxygen, whatever, and it was down pretty low. It was like 95, 96 for a good bit. And yeah, it was crazy. It was a rough night, but then I ended up going home later that night and was fine after that. So it kicked my butt pretty hard, but I was not going to let them hospitalize me or put me on a ventilator. I'd rather probably just go, but it was pretty crazy. And I didn't think that's how it happened, and sometimes I guess it is happening. It does different stuff to different people. What they told me, the people that operate the ambulance or whatever basically said, well, this right here is exactly how it usually goes down with a lot of people. That's what they see anyway when they get the CD or whatever you call it. So it was pretty crazy. But I made it through it. If I was I don't know, if I was probably 10 or 15 years older and not as healthy, it probably would have done me in.
10 or 15 years.
10 or 15 years older, yeah.
Maybe like a month or two older.
Quit. She's always giving me crap. I guess that's her job, right? What is she up to now? Said, Tiny Tim, will you go tiptoeing through the tulips with me?
Are you done?
What? Am I done? What? Yeah, I don't want any of that. It's too spicy. Any progress on your house repair? Nope. I haven't had any time to mess with that. I've got other priorities, like I need to get the table finished. I've got to put some more coats of finish on there, but I have to heat up that the garage to do that. I just haven't had time. Just so many things I'm doing. Yeah, right now I don't want to do anything to the house. I'm not going to invest one more thing into the house until I know if they're going to refinance and work with me on the payments and everything. Until then, I'm not putting anything into it. If they're going to take it away from me, they're going to take it in the condition that it's in right now, because they'll charge me for that anyway, an insane amount of money. Dave, old singer was named Tiny Tim and sang Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Oh.
That was probably a bit before my time. What'd you say ow about?
I said, oh,
Oh, I thought you said ow. It's like, did your seatbelt hurt you or something?
maybe.
Like you're just sitting there and you're
I'm
like,
allergic to it.
ow. Never a dull moment with her. Never a dull moment. Yeah, I didn't know that. Didn't know there was a singer that sang a song named that. What time is it?
12:10 or 11:10.
11:10. All right, I think we could pull up there now, and then all these people will be like, who's he talking to? So I'm driving today, so I won't be live chatting and driving. Because if I wreck her car, she will literally kill me. So
Yep.
if I even go down a dirt road too fast, she gripes at me.
And he just says, close your eyes so you can't see it.
All right. We're up here waiting to load now. And this thing's dinging at me, telling me to put my seatbelt on. I'm parked. I don't like these new cars.
Mine's hooked.
Excited for the schoolie, fun times. Well, I gotta wait to get me a school bus. I've been looking, spent quite a bit of time on Facebook last night, looking for a school bus, because I don't know, after going and talking to that guy, and he wants $6,500 cash for one of those smaller buses, or $3,000 plus my Mustang, which is basically telling me my Mustang's only worth $3,500. Maybe if it was just a V6 Mustang, but it's not a V6, it's a GT. It's got the V8 in it. It's got a newly rebuilt motor that has maybe 1,000 miles on that motor in it. Lots of new stuff. I went through and fixed a bunch of problems that it had. I had videos I put on that out there. Fixed the overheating issue. It just basically needs the oil sending unit hooked up on it, which I haven't had time to jack that up and even mess with it. I really don't care because I can drive it the way it is. It's just the check engine light is on because of it. It's not a big deal. I just make sure it has oil in it. And it needs, it just needs back tires on it, really. So, I know that car's worth way more than what he thinks it's worth or whatever, and so maybe someone else will value it more than what he did. But I think I need to get probably a longer school bus than just a 5-window. I would like to get the 6-window with the big handicap door in the back side of it. Those are pretty much probably the right size. I don't really want to get a full length like a 72 passenger one, but if that's what it comes down to, because those generally are cheaper than the smaller ones. I don't know why. I've been looking at one that has a Caterpillar motor. I'm not a big fan of that Caterpillar motor. It's mainly because of the way the timing and everything works with it, and it has to deal with the oil pressure and everything, and if anything goes wrong with that system, it's really finicky, I guess you might call it, or cantankerous. Like if you don't change your oil at very specific intervals, you will have all kinds of trouble with them. They're just not like a bulletproof engine. And so like the DT 466 and the 444, those are pretty good. I've ran those before in like smaller dump trucks and stuff before, and they do all right. Not a ton of maintenance has to be done on those. Just your regular kind of oil changes and filter changes and stuff for your fuel and stuff like that. But I'd really rather get something that has like the Ford motor, the Power Stroke. So I'm kind of holding out and seeing what else comes up out there. Every day I look, I see different ones, some of them with better motor options and transmission options. I'm learning a little bit more about these transmissions and everything. Some of them you can actually take it to a dealer or something, and they can program it to where it actually will unlock the 6th gear in it for better highway speeds and fuel mileage at highway speed. When they are programmed for schools, it's a 6-speed transmission, but it only uses 5, and they only get up to like 65 mile an hour or something. So some of them you can get that unlocked or whatever, but it's a certain transmission. I think it's an Allison 3000 or something like that. I don't know. It's just some stuff I found out last night, and I don't know too much about it. Boy, the chat took off on me, didn't it? Okay, What is Shipped To Now said could be also lived in Des Moines, Iowa too. Excited for the schooly fun times. What is Shipped To Now? Hard to tiptoe with my size 17 4E shoes. I am Tiny Tim because the opposite is true. I seen your picture there, Tiny Tim. I think you were sitting on a motorcycle. He's not tiny. He's a big dude. Got to get back outside and work, and have a great day, y'all. See you later, Possum Run. Mama V. G Tiny Tim, I wear size 6 WE women's, and they don't make them. So I know size 5 and boys fit great. Be safe, Possum Run. Have a blessed day. Feel like you took on someone else's money pit. What's that?
On the house? Yes.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really want that house when we got it, but she did. It was in the town where we're living now, of course, but we were living there at that time, and it wasn't going to be a far move for us. I mean, it was just a few blocks, basically.
And I liked the school the kids were at.
Yeah, she liked the school the kids were going to and everything, and we weren't going to disrupt all that and everything. And so I finally just said, you really want it? Then fine, I'll sign the paperwork and stuff on it. And I got it. And at closing, we didn't know there was an issue with this, but like the well and the septic are within 50 feet of each other. The septic is downhill from the well, so it hasn't become an issue for us. But that is something that when I go to sell the house, I have to have them sign off on that. And I don't know. I'm not going to get another well done, and I'm not going to go spend $5 or $6 grand right now to get the septic moved or anything. So lots of little issues with that place. It wasn't long after we bought it that the heat pump on the outside went out. We had some issues with the controllers in the house where I don't know what they call them. It's like dampeners that make the air flow go to different registers or whatever. The zone things were messing up. They don't even make that style anymore, is what they were telling me. They come in, charge me, I don't know, it was like $500 or $600 to come in there and fix some things on it. They were back again a few months later, replacing the fan in it.
That was after the first guy.
Yeah, the first guy messed it all up. He come in, we thought we were getting a cheaper guy that knew what he was doing and he could fix it just easy. And we have a computer zone board underneath the house that ran everything, and he went in and just tore all the wires out of it and crossed over some wires. It looks like a rat's nest, and just totally messed up the zone board, screwed everything up, and I think that's where all the problems started. So I said, well, we're never calling him again. And we ended up calling Satterley Heating and Air. That's a much bigger, more reputable company. They came in and fixed everything the best they could, and yeah, it just kind of went downhill from there. So I don't want to spend, what would you say, it was like $5 grand?
Yeah.
And was that the whole split system or whatever, inside and out?
Yeah, that's for both.
Yeah, $5 grand to replace the whole system. They don't want to replace anymore. Yeah, they don't want to replace just part of it. They want to replace the whole thing, because they don't use those zone boards anymore. They don't even make them anymore, I guess. It's just totally different systems. They would set everything up totally different, they said. And I'm like, I don't have $5,000 to dump into just the heating and air. So we went and got window units, two small ones for the upstairs and one larger one for the downstairs. And we used like the little infrared, little fake fireplace thing in the living room. That works pretty good in there. And some couple space heaters upstairs. That works all right. It's what we've been doing for a couple years now. Everyone, hey, what? Just stopped in to say hey. What was that? Ultimate Acres. Hey, thank you. Welcome. The more you learn, the better it is, because you will know the right one for you. Yeah. I hate the thought of getting a full length bus just because of the sheer size of it, but at the same time, when you think about it, it's like, man, it'd be kind of nice to have all that extra space in there, you know, for 3 or 4 people to be able to move around in there fairly comfortably. I think I would like for it to be a pretty well open floor plan, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I would kind of like it to be a little bit shorter. That way, you know, the smaller vehicle is going to, you know, be a little better on fuel mileage. So at least that's my thinking. That's the only real reason I wanted to go with like the 1-ton size. But honestly, when you think about it, those, like the 1-ton size van is probably going to be somewhere around 8 miles to gallon, 9 miles to gallon if you're on flat ground, like up in Kansas with the wind pushing you. The bigger buses, I mean, you're looking at 7 or 8 miles per gallon. I mean, my semi truck I had was pretty much 7 miles per gallon, and it had a big Cummins motor in it, and it was like 7 to 8 miles per gallon, depending on where I was. What is she up to now? So we had a full-size bus and always had over 7 people, 2 dogs and 2 cats in it.
Yeah, we have a cat that's coming for sure.
Nope.
Boone Dad is too.
Nope. I'm not having a cat in a school bus.
Wait till I bring a chicken.
I'm allergic to cats. I love the cats, but I'm allergic to them. And in small quarters like that,
wait till I load up a chicken.
We're not having chickens in there either. We dang sure ain't having chickens in there. Those things, they crap on everything. Oh, I found out where my chickens are laying their eggs now. It's over by my shipping container. I finally found out where they're laying them. I can't get them in the coop anymore. They won't put themselves up anymore. They're being stubborn.
You let them out too long.
Yep. So, yeah, chickens are what they are, I guess. They're kind of getting wild. Yeah, they're laying where they want to lay them now. They don't lay them in the coop like they used to. There was a piece of tin laid up against the side of the coop, and they were going in there laying them, and then they just decided to start laying them wherever.
At one point, they were laying them in the neighbor's yard.
Yeah, they were giving eggs to the neighbors and stuff. I'm like, dadgum chickens.
It was an Easter egg hunt every day.
Yep. Man, I don't know what to do about the chickens. We've got 2 hens now. The bobcats have decimated the chickens, and we've got 5 roosters. So way too many roosters. If any of you guys want roosters, they are free. Come and pick them up. All right, so looks like we're getting ready to be pulling in here in just a few minutes. So if you guys got any questions or any comments, any suggestions, if you guys have done a giveaway or something on YouTube, let me know if I can do the random pick thing just in the chat on Friday's video. That way you just have to be present to be entered into it. I think we'll probably just end up doing that. What is she up to now? Said, okay, get a couple rabbit cages. You could put the cat in one and a couple hens in the other, so you have eggs. No, we're not having chickens in the bus. Those things stink.
He doesn't know his wife very well.
You can leave them at home. Take them to grandma's.
He's gonna wake up with a goat in
The
his
chickens
bed one
don't
day.
need to go anywhere. They pretty well take care of themselves. We can put enough feed out for them and set up like an automatic water or something. That'd be good.
I need a fainting goat and a screaming goat.
No,
So
we
when
don't.
one screams, the other one faints.
No. No. Oh my gosh. She would rescue every animal in the world if she could.
Yes.
We just can't have them all. They will sit on your bracelet. You'll want to put, the balcony, I guess is what you're talking about, on the back of your bus.
We'll just put them on a leash.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I don't want to like travel with animals. No. I'm hoping we don't end up living in this thing full time. All right, that's not the plan.
Traveling with
And
kids is hard enough.
My
Honestly.
my youngest son, the middle child, asked me today, Dad, can I get what was it?
A blue heeler.
A blue heeler cow dog. And it's a puppy. I'm like, heck no. We've went through this how many times? You know how they are. They don't take care of them.
Brandon's
My
actually
oldest
never
son-
had an animal.
Yeah, he's not had one, but he didn't help take care of Hawkeye.
It
either.
wasn't his to take care of. It was Colby's.
Neither one of them. Like, I always end up being the one taking care of them. And then I had to put Hawkeye down. He got bit by a snake or something, like got poisoned, so I don't know.
Started
And
having seizures.
that's the worst part about it, when you have to put them down. When you call the vet and the vet's saying it's too late, there's nothing you can do about it. It was something like a neurotoxin or something. They said they thought he got bit by a poisonous snake or something, and it went to his brain, and he was having seizures and stuff. I had to put him down. That really sucks for me when I have to do that, and I don't want to deal with that anymore. I've had to do it too many times.
I thought he was going to put me down when at one point we had 22 kittens.
Yeah, I had to get rid of 22 cats, or kittens. All right, we're pulling in. We'll be getting loaded. And we still got 10 people in here. Look, I get 3 cones in front of me. They want to make dang sure I stop.
They don't like where you park.
I don't know. Dare me to bump them?
No.
He'd be like, back up, back up. You got to have your 4-ways on in here, so I'm sorry if that's annoying.
Is the car off?
No. What is she up to now? Said, yes, that thing. The deck. What is she up to now? Said, but yeah, I said I could have a pony for Christmas this year. Come on, Dave.
I just want 2 goats.
No. I wouldn't mind having goats at our property, at our
That
house.
3 baby ones. A screaming one and a fainting one.
The thing is, you got to pay for all the fencing. 3.
3.5.
So we have to pay for all the fencing to keep them in, and then the goats would probably get out. And our neighbor lady next door has like all kinds of flowers and stuff like that, and you know the goat's going to go over there and eat all that up. She doesn't mind the chickens. The chickens come over and she likes to
She
feed
feeds
them and stuff.
Not
So,
ours.
she's good with the chickens, and the neighbor across the street, the blue house, he doesn't mind the chickens. But the people who live down the road, they love to run my chickens over. The chickens get in the road and you hear them gas on it. And I lost quite a few chickens that way from people down the street running them over. And I don't like leaving them locked up. I like them to be free range.
2 goats and a pony under the tree.
No, no, no. Not fa la la la, no. You guys, you're teaming up against me here. Quit. Help me out. You guys are supposed to help me out, not my wife. You get her, like, now we're talking ponies and goats.
Well, if
She won't even take care of them. I'll have to do it.
I have a 32-ish pound Chiweenie.
Yeah, Abby she's big.
She needs a
Here's
diet,
our load.
but
Hey, we got some larger boxes.
okay.
You want to load it by yourself?
Sure, why not? Pop the trunk.
I don't know if I should let her load it by herself. What's up, Simply Jan? I love what you're doing. You made that the GoFundMe helping out Butt Nuggets Homestead. That's awesome. You're at the eye doctor, just able to listen right now. Well, that's awesome. I was gonna hop off here because we're loading packages right now, but heck with it. You guys are, I've got 10 people in here, so apparently you guys are enjoying this. Put a chicken run on the top of the schoolie. Well, there's an idea. Could you imagine all the PETA like hate that I would get for that? They'd be like, oh, that is inhumane. Caged, they're all caged up. Yeah, I don't want to deal with all that. Yes, we're enjoying this. All right, guys, let's get out here and see what we got going on. Oh. Well, that's a big box. Is it heavy? Nice. Oh boy. You don't want to throw that one in the trunk?
If you can get it to fit, then good luck.
You want to hold this? Pretty much took up the whole job. There's this vine. Well, that's a big box. Got quite a few boxes here.
These are not.
Oh boy. Don't dent the box, Dave. Guys, you would not believe how many boxes I see dropped and thrown around here by some people. Some of the newer ones that come in, they don't last very long. But yeah, we've sat back here and watched this one lady like pick a package up and put it on top of her car, and it'd fall off, and she'd pick it up, put it back up there again, and it'd fall off. I was like, please don't be the one delivering my stuff. I don't know what's in that box, but I think it's like a box inside a box inside a box inside a box inside a box, because it's not very heavy and it feels like whatever's in there is pretty small. Hold my camera, we'll make it fit. Yeah. Sure, he gets out and she gets in the back door. Just wait till he has to get it out. Yeah, that's why I put it in the trunk. Like to make it to where we have everything that we, don't have to dig through. Put that in the trunk, because that's kind of a pain. And then we try to get all the other stuff that we have to dig through back here in the back seat. It's not fun having to dig through everything. Like, we've had a bunch of small boxes before, like so many of them, that you had to literally unload the trunk like every stop to figure out where stuff was, until we figured out there was an order to the madness and kind of started figuring stuff out. You like my shirt? Yeah. Enjoy Jesus Christ, thou shalt never thirst. Yeah, there was a church group that was sitting out in front of Orslyn here in Neosho. Let's see, that was when I got back from the 41.36, and they had these shirts out there, and it's to help them with their ministries and stuff. And I think it was like $20 for the shirt, and I was like, heck, give me like 2 of them. I can't find the other shirt though. I've got this one, and I think another one's a blue one. It says something different on it. I don't know where it's at. That's a great shirt. Living water, never thirst again. Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back into watching Ridge Life Sunday. I mean, that was kind of like taking place of church services for me. I don't go to a church, just because, I mean, personal reasons, I guess, whatever. I don't feel like a person should have to go to a physical church to, you know, participate and worship and everything. And that's one thing I really like about Ridge Life. You know, Tim, you know, he's not a preacher or nothing, but I don't guess maybe he really realizes what he provides for people by having those services and stuff on Sunday. I really need to get back to watching that, because it does make me think about a lot of things, and really does kind of make me a better person, makes me realize things that you know, I need to work on and better myself. Man, 8 people in here. So I think today we're going Joplin, and I can't remember, I think she said Galena, so over in Kansas. Yep, gotta get fed regularly, or you start getting away from it and not really thinking about it. I was a little bitter a couple years ago, before I really started working on YouTube and stuff. You know, I would get these hateful comments and stuff on YouTube, and I would lash out back at people, you know, for whatever comment they said that was crappy, and I would dish it right back to them. And then, you know, after I met Tim and started watching his show and everything, I started thinking about that, and I was like, I need to not do that. So it's made me a little better person to, you know, stop doing stuff like that right there. And I know we all can always work on ourselves and get to be better people. Galena's in Illinois. Wow, that is close by about 6 hours. Wrong Galena. We're going to Galena, Kansas. The Galena, Kansas is actually where that Lightning McQueen is on Route 66. That video I did, that's where we're going, to that town. Arizona Highland Homestead said, yep, vengeance is mine, says the Lord, don't repay evil for evil. Yeah, that's a hard thing to live by, I know. Trust me, I know. Boy, we got a lot. A big old box, and it's got something in there the size of a quarter, it sounded like. Shipping these days is insanely inefficient. Have you ever watched Creekside Maples? They have a Sunday thing. They are in Canada. I like Tim's too. I've watched Creekside Maples probably one time, but I don't think it was like a Sunday service or anything. It's been a while, but the name definitely sounds familiar, and I know I've seen their channel at least once. I watch thousands of channels. I watch so many channels, it's crazy. I don't watch any TV whatsoever. We have that big screen TV in our house, and it's maybe been turned on 3 or 4 times in like the last month. And that was probably just to turn it on so the dogs had something to listen to. You got it? She might need a little bit of help. Are we gonna have enough room? You might have to take that big box out. That's what I don't get. Like, these people don't, no one actually works for Amazon. They all work for themselves. Everything, like even the people who work here, they make like 15 bucks an hour. Everyone makes the same amount. And they basically schedule like a 4-hour block time. And they, you know, it's not set hours or anything. Like if someone else already took it, then you don't get it. And so we end up with new people in here all the time that some do a great job, some of them don't. And when you tell them, okay, I got a 3-hour, well, they go and they look at the paper and it says 3-hour on it. Well, they should look at the vehicle, the size of it, and be like, okay, this one will fit in that car. Like, they had a cart completely full one time and brought it to us, and we're like, that is not going to fit in this car. And it used to be totally different. Like, you came in and everything was set up to where it would fit in your vehicle. Like, they knew when you set up in with your app and got started what vehicle you're using, and somehow the app knew how many cubic feet or whatever your vehicle had, and we had no issues with it. But you also had like certain loads that you picked from, so that was another aspect of it. But they changed it now to where these workers here bring it to you, so you can't be picky and choosy, right? And I've seen them take like a little tote to a big SUV, and then a huge cart to this little bitty car. I'm like, no, that's not how it's supposed to work. It doesn't matter, because like how big the packages are or whatever, it's set up by how long that route should take and how many deliveries there are. Arizona Highland Homestead, so you gotta head out for now. God bless you guys. Pray for the people who get all them packages. Pray for them. Let's see. No TV, just DVDs for me. Hello everyone at the eye doctor, and can't tag everyone. Well, good luck there at the eye doctor, Simply Jan. I wish I could go and get the LASIK or something done. That way I wouldn't have to wear glasses anymore. You got them all fit in there?
Yeah.
Now I gotta look at the map and make sure things are in order. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I gotta make sure everything works out, because sometimes it'll have you jumping back and forth across the main highway, which is not smart and it's kind of dangerous.
You got labels
Hmm?
showing.
Oh well. You guys can't read that. Right, 2, 3, 4. Dadgummit. See, that's, you got 2, 3, and then you jump over 66. There's 4, 5, 6. Jump over 7, 8, 9, 10.
I know, I seen it and I was like,
Whatever.
start somewhere that's got the most packages. Bam.
Whose job is this? What about the big box? Where's that thing going?
Pop the trunk and I'll see if I can read it.
I read it, but let's see.
West Vine Street. 111 something.
That's number 22.
It's about to be our number 1.
That's all the way in Galena, and then we have to go back into Joplin. No.
Do we want to be back into Joplin to get a second?
How much do you have in the trunk?
Just 2 boxes.
Okay, that's not a big deal.
That's all I could fit.
We've got 11 people in here watching us work.
They like you.
I love you guys.
Anybody can come take him. He's free to a good home. I don't even have to be a good home, just free to a home.
Jeez, man. She's ruthless. Oh my God. Giving me away.
He is potty trained.
Are you sure about that? Simply Jan said I was way behind on the chat, had to refresh it. I'm surprised I'm even caught up. Some of them are spread out a little bit there towards the end. Let's see, 21, 22. All right, when we get to 25, we probably should do 29, 30, 28, then 26 and 27. 27 will be our final out. You see why? Because it has us going down this road. Let's see, 22, 23, right? 24, 25, and then it has you jump way back over here for 26 and 27. We should just do 29, 30, and 28, 26, 27.
Okay, so at 25, we're moving.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully everyone's ready, because I'm ready to go.
I'm hotter than a biscuit.
He's potty trained for now, Heather Hopper said.
Just give him another year.
Porta potty trained, or bucket trained. I had a bucket way before Jason Crocker did in my semi truck. Why do I have 4 cones in front of me now?
Well, because they don't
All right,
want your
here we go. And we're off. Watch out for the crazy driver.
And we're going that way, it says.
No, we're not.
Okay.
We're going this way.
I was going to say, as long as you looked at the map and know where we're going.
I don't know where we're going.
If it makes a circle around a house another 4 freaking times.
Head north on CR 190 for 3/4 of a mile.
Are y'all enjoying your new job? Well, it's not really a new job for us. Been doing this 8 or 9 months, but I quit doing it for a while because they mandated masks and everything. Like, you could not pick up a load unless you had a mask on, and that's where I drew the line. I mean, I kind of draw the line a little early. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's just a mask, just put the damn mask on, right?
I never wore one.
But yeah, she just wouldn't wear one. But when I pull up there, they're like, you need to put your mask on. I'm like, no, I'm not. Well, you can't pick up a load then. I'm like, this is where it all starts. You tell me I have to wear a mask when I'm not even close to anybody else but myself. And then what's the next thing? You're going to tell me I have to get the jibby jab. And that right there is where I draw the line. Nobody is going to tell me that I have to get that when my doctor tells me that I should not. So I'm going to listen to my doctor on that one.
CR19, then in 200 feet keep left.
Good for you, no mask. Yeah.
Keep left to stay on Pringer
No
Road,
mask.
CR19, then in 150 feet turn right.
I honestly don't believe they help, so yeah.
Turn right onto Pringer Road.
I don't want to get
CR19.
political or nothing on here, but yeah,
Turn
I'm not
right
gonna-
onto Pringer Road, CR19.
not gonna do that. But yeah, they've relaxed all that stuff for now.
Keep right
Hopefully
on
it
I-44,
stays that way.
I-49, US 71 towards I-44 west, I-49 south, US 71
Boy, this
south.
thing, when you're going around these roundabouts, it just talks and talks and talks.
Continue for 6 miles on I-44, I-49, US 71.
It has 5 names for one road.
Yeah. would have got an automatic.
I know.
It would be easier.
Keeps your brains sharp. Well, not
Right.
yours, but
Well, I shift like without really thinking because of all the years of driving a semi truck. I rarely got the, I don't know, I can't even call it a pleasure, but I rarely drove an automatic truck. Usually a standard. And I just got used to it, and I would prefer to drive a standard semi truck just because I drove for CFI and they put me in a truck that had an auto shift, and that thing, if you needed to get moving real quick and get out there in traffic, otherwise you weren't ever going to get moved, it would sometimes hang up in neutral, and you're just stuck there, and you have to stop completely, put it in neutral, set your brakes, release your brakes, put it in drive before the computer would reset and get you moving again. And I was like, oh. And then at that moment, you've got traffic like stopped and honking at you and stuff. I said they should never have built trucks like that.
all my kids know how to drive a standard because I own one. So they scare the living daylights out of me in it.
Heather Hopper said, I'm Canadian, so I had to draw the line at mask wearing. Yeah. I used to wear a mask at my other job, but it was not because of the CV. It was actually because of the dust. When I was loading, I was pulling an end dump, hauling coal slag that comes from power plants. We'd bring it in on a railroad car. I would load that into end dump and then haul it to a roofing company called Tamco over here in Joplin. And yeah, it was pretty dusty stuff, and I didn't like breathing it in. It can't be good for you. But whenever the CV first came out, yes, everybody was like, holy crap, this is serious, you know, blah, blah, blah. Which it is serious, a very serious thing. And I believe, you know, just using hand sanitizer and keeping my distance from people is pretty much all the protection I need.
The same thing you do for the flu.
Yeah, the same thing for the flu. You know, nobody likes getting sick regardless of what it is. And everyone should kind of have that common courtesy to stay out of each other's bubble. I kind of have like a 3-foot bubble around me, imaginary 3-foot bubble. I don't like for people to be closer than, say, like about 3 foot or so. There's some people that like to get really, really close to you, and then I get a little claustrophobic feeling when that happens. I'm like, whoa, back up. You'll see me like in crowds and stuff trying to back away from people a little bit every now and then. That's who I am.
Miles, keep right, take exit 6
On the road again. See, someone said something about on the road again. With my friends, going down the road again, singing songs that used to be, can't read it, having fun with my friend. Is that how it goes? I don't think so. Is that made up? What is she up to now? Is that how Willie Nelson sang it? I don't know how it goes. Where's it have us going?
Exit 6.
Exit 6. Why not 4?
Well, because 6 is where we're going. We're going that way. So our delivery's between 6 and 4.
Where's that? What's that road? Is that over there going by Iron Gates?
Yeah, kind of. That's what it looks like.
I'm not taking exit 6. It's too busy.
It's 20th.
Huh?
It's 20th Street.
20th? That's over there by that Casey's, right?
Yeah. Well, if
So we're going east of Casey's?
Yep.
East of Schifferdecker?
Yeah. We're going on to...
Or west of Schifferdecker? Hi, Sandy.
Half a mile, keep right, take exit 6 towards I-44 business.
What is she up to? That was funny. Read that.
Out loud.
Well, it's not
Well, it's not as good as 5 people engaged, 4 preachers
Take exit 6 towards I-44
praying, 3
business.
children eating, 2 goats and a pony under the tree.
In 900 feet, keep left onto the ramp towards Racine. Go 86 East Main Street. Keep left onto the
10
ramp
people in
towards
here.
Racine. Go
And
86
22
feet,
thumbs
hard
up.
right turn onto South Main Street. I-44 business. Go
Like a bump.
43. Head southwest on I-44 go westbound.
I'm pissed off at GPS, like really bad, because I didn't take that exit. I know Joplin quite a bit better than this GPS, obviously. So I know not to take exit 6 because I'll be stuck in traffic for about 10 minutes when I can just come down to exit 4 and get over there pretty quick. It adds a little bit of mileage, but not much. It's probably not even an extra mile.
Probably saved us 20 minutes.
Yeah. We don't have to deal with all the traffic going by the hospital, stoplights, and all that stuff. So it's good if you know your area, because the GPS will send you like
1 mile
all
keep
kinds
right,
of places.
keep exit 4 towards Seneca. Go
We
43 south.
we were. I don't know who that is. It said Neosho. Probably a spam.
It's the school.
Hope that didn't mess everything up. Oh, that was a school? Well, you might want to call them.
It just has to do with Colby.
Well, you might want to call them.
Exit 4 towards Seneca. Go 43 south.
I'll call him later.
Nobody shipped to it. I said, oops, sorry, school. I was trying to teach Dave new songs.
Keep right to take exit 4 towards Seneca. Go 43 south.
Exit 4. This is over here. If you guys ever went through
Right,
Joplin,
ran towards Joplin.
this is the exit by Petro truck stop. And they've got the Loves over here, the Pilot,
For 4 miles
all
on
that
the
stuff
ramp.
right here. My first job, or legitimate job, was actually at the Petro. I worked there for, what, 3.5 years, I think.
Yeah.
Are you going to call them
Well, yes, I was just making sure.
before I get too close to that place? Hopefully it's not one of the kids in trouble or something.
I'll just have Colby go get him. It's only going to be Brandon or Colby.
Real life, guys, real life.
Ain't going to answer.
Actually, it might have been the principal calling me back finally from 2 months ago. Had a little bit of a bullying incident, and I called the principal like 2 months ago and asked him to call me back, and he never called me back, so that's probably
Yes,
what he's
this
doing.
is Tina Hood. I had a missed call from you guys. I'm not sure why.
Well, they were trying to call me. So.
Okay. Because as far as I know, there's no voicemail. Hood? Hood? H?
Is that thing going to tell me like when to turn? Or is it only going to tell you?
Colby's actually to the Mr. Johnson that, and yes, and Brandon, I've got doctor's notes. I just forgot to send them. Yes. You could, yeah, just send it home and I'll sign it and then I'll attach the papers with it.
I'm
Okay,
losing
thank you.
subscribers. I'm losing subscribers. They're dropping off like flies. It was dead air.
They could hear me, I'm sure.
We're down to 6 people now.
They didn't like that phone call.
Yeah. Simply Jan said, I have to go now, Dave. Have a blessed day. So we'll see you, Jan. Thanks for stopping by. The reason I went live was to basically just probably go off of the comments in that live. So you'll just have to comment in the live and that should work. I don't know if I'll have to use StreamYard or whatever, but that'll all be on my end. So. I thought it was going to be turning here.
No.
Just 30 seconds.
The more people who watch whenever we start delivering, the more they'll get to know our area.
Yeah.
Well, not really our
From
area.
the back window, looking at a bunch of boxes.
Yeah.
Right.
And be like, I think they passed this building one time.
This is right where the tornado pretty much first hit Joplin. They're still building houses here. They're putting in a lot more houses right here. Most of the videos you see of that tornado is actually right here on this road.
Yep.
What is this? This ain't Schifferdecker, is it?
Yeah, 43.
Whatever. Yeah, it is Schifferdecker. Yeah. Anyways, it actually hit a little bit east of here and then tracked all the way through Joplin. But this was like the area where the worst destruction actually kind of started, was in this area right here.
Pretty scary night.
Yeah, she was actually at work. She was hit directly by the tornado. She was working at Fast Trip over on Main Street
Mile, turn left on West 20th
and had to
Street.
go dig her out of there after the tornado. It was pretty crazy. I was down in Neosho whenever it hit. I was at my mother and father-in-law's house with the kids when the tornado was
Turn left
coming
on
through.
West 20th Street.
Right over here is O&F Machine to the left. That's the machine shop I worked at when I
Pull out
was
and go.
18 years old. Here we go. I'm gonna pull out in front of everybody.
Ain't nobody there if you would have went.
I'm being safe, guys. Heather Hopper said she's buffering and it keeps throwing her out of YouTube. Yeah, there's the machine shop I used to work at right there. Many, many, many years ago.
Yeah, our internet was doing that last night, trying to watch whatever Crocker that was.
Jared. I got in probably not even, I was more than halfway through Jared's live when I got in there and had to go back and rewatch that. I was like, what happened? If you guys haven't seen it, you got to go watch it because Matt Crocker was getting harassed by the cops. So go watch that. Jared's live is pretty funny. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not giving it all away. I don't really miss living out here. Living in the city is like just too much going on all the time.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto South Black Cat Road.
I used to work on Black Cat Road. I worked for Black Cat Trucking on Black Cat Road. I worked for them for what, 8 or 9 years?
Turn right
Doing
onto
heavy
South
haul.
Black Cat Road.
Well, that was a job where I done everything. I done demolition work. I ran excavators. I hauled excavators, bulldozers. I did mechanic work. working on heavy equipment, semi trucks, you name it. Whatever had to be done, that's what I did. We painted equipment, like we'd buy old equipment that's all beat up, we'd sand it, paint it, whatever, make it look new. Sometimes we sold it. Down to 4 people now.
In 900
Dragging it out too long, ain't it?
onto West Junk Boulevard.
Anyways, yep. It's going to be pretty boring from this point on. We're getting out on the other side of Joplin, out in the middle of nowhere. So,
Turn left onto West Junk Boulevard.
anyways, I guess I'm going to get off here. Well, this road is closed to traffic. We can't go that way. Nice. Let me look at the map here. Well, I got to turn down that road because that's where I got to go. So we're going to go through the cones. Road closed to through traffic. Well, I'm not going through, so. Anyways, guys, we'll see ya Friday night, 7 p.m. Yeah. And just be there and comment and you'll be entered in. So, yeah, that should work. We'll see you next time. Bye.